Good evening and welcome back to night 3 of the YFC Achiever Awards 2021. Feels like the finals weeks of Britain's Got Talent here. We are delighted to be revealing the winner of the Entrepreneur of the Year Award, supported by NatWest. Now, it's been a difficult year to launch or expand a rural enterprise, but these YFC members have shown it can be done with creativity, enthusiasm, and of course, a lot of hard work. Thank you to the judges who helped to choose the finalists and the winners of this category. Congratulations to all our finalists, and I'll hand you over now once again to the judges of the Entrepreneur of the Year Award 2021.
Hello and welcome everybody. I'm Roddy McLean, Director of Agriculture at NatWest, who are very pleased and proud to be supporting the YFC Entrepreneur of the Year competition. Myself and my fellow judges, Alexia, Zoe and Tom, have been blown away by the quality of the applications, which has made judging very difficult, and we've taken a lot of time to narrow down to our final 5, which we're all going to touch upon and give some background to. Luke, along with his partner, have built up a green camping site from scratch, glamping pods, planted a lot of trees, providing personal facilities to all their units. They've tried to recycle and use local materials and have provided employment and work to a lot of associated rural businesses around the area to do it. And they're also building in sourcing local meat boxes, etc., to offer to the stayers that come to stay at their site, which I thought was a really, really good use of the land, and I say ticks a lot of boxes for me with biodiversity, rewilding. They've got a wildlife pond, etc. And so from them, it's a good application with a well thought out business.
I'm Alexia Robinson. I'm the Director of Love British Food. I'd like to talk to you about Victoria Smith. Victoria Smith from Hertfordshire Young Farmers. It's just completely remarkable what Victoria has done in recent times, having created a really profitable business using an unused barn on her partner's farm and turning it into a business selling local drinks, homemade cakes, local produce, all during lockdown. And what is just so admirable is that she has actually, this is a business that's properly making money. She's turning over 15,500 in the first 3 months, and Victoria has she's had her vision and she's gone about it in such a mature way. She did loads of research. I love the fact that she went down to the bottom of the farm drive, stood there with an ice cream bicycle, selling tubs of ice cream to the public, and then talking directly to the consumer to get their feedback about what they thought about it. And I mean, that's just one of many things. She's accessed funding from the Henry Plum Foundation, which I think is really inspiring for other YFC members, which just shows if you have an idea and you do the research properly, there truly is funding out there to help you do it. She's employing local people. She's got a great following from consumers who she's selling her produce to, and she's not just stopping there. She's already buoyed up by what Victoria's achieved. She's got a real vision for taking this to another level and for developing the business further going forward, and really making her partner's farm a local hub for the whole community to engage with farmers, from everything from the joy of walking in the countryside, because she's offering coffees and teas to walkers, to selling produce direct from the farm. I just think what Victoria's done is completely inspiring. Leighton Snellgrove has rented land nearby and put his own flock of sheep on it, and is now selling grass-fed meat boxes locally. He's doing this at the same time as 2 other jobs. He's incredibly hardworking. He's very sensitive to the environment, and I just think he's an example of someone who you can be passionate about farming, not have much support, be a real self-starter, and he doesn't seem to have taken no for an answer. There's just no barriers to what he's done. I mean, just to have the gumption to go and rent his own land, have his own small flock, run it alongside 2 other farming jobs, and already he's got a strong customer base. He sells his grass-fed meat boxes to local pubs, got a real following, and at the same time is chairman of his local YFC. Again, Leighton, you're an inspiration to other young farmers. I congratulate you.
Hello, I'm Zoe Colville. I'm the owner of the Little Farm Fridge. I'd like to talk to you about Daisy Hay. She's only 21 from Tuxford, and during the pandemic she started up a farm fertility service, amongst other things, called Beckside. So she travels in the local area offering AI, ultrasound scanning in cattle and sheep. She's gone about all her training, all off her own back, and then she's decided this is the business that she wants to progress. So she has gone about getting herself some kind of grant from the Henry Farm Foundation, which in itself is quite admirable, to take that initiative to think, this is the business I want to go the route I want to go down, and I need to do X, Y, and Z to get their training courses and then get a little help from a grant, which in itself is, the initiative involved with that, it is huge. And then I went on to read that not only is she growing this business at such a young age, but she's also studying at the same time for a degree, which I don't know how many hours she's got in her day, but she is packing an awful lot in, which is, admirable. Everyone we read about just seems to be using their time in such a way that they're going to be making difference in their local community, but also wider than that. And people must, open their eyes to how inspiring these young people are, both in their age range and us reading about them.
My name's Tom Pope. I'm the current chairman of the NFYFC Agriculture and Rural Interests Steering Group. And I'm going to talk about our final finalist, who is Toby Hall from Uttoxeter in Staffordshire. Toby was absolutely inspiring that at the age of 20, he has set up and is running his own antiques company called Leighton Hall Auctions. Toby has adapted with the pandemic to move his sales online, and through this has also managed to sell antiques all across the world, as far as Asia and Australia, which at such a young age is absolutely awe-inspiring, I think. Toby's really liked that Toby had really taken his passion for antiques and followed that into setting up a successful business. It's not every dairy farmer's son that ends up going into antiques dealing, and he hasn't been put off by that, which is brilliant to see, and I think a real lesson for any young farmers out there, that you should really sort of follow your passion, and you can find a way to make a really good business out of it. We also really like the fact that he funnels quite a lot of sponsorship back into young farmers, and also just generally helps out young farmers by using his vans to move stuff around, and is just a very active member of his local young farmers club. So yeah, like all of our other finalists, I'd just say an absolute inspiration to young farmers all across the country, and well done, Toby.
Hi, I'm Roddy McLean, Director of Agriculture at NatWest. We are delighted to be continuing our partnership with the National Federation of Young Farmers Clubs, supporting Young Farmers Week, the Achievers Award, and the financial training at local club level. There are a number of challenges to the sector, for example, transitioning away from basic premium scheme, climate change, and dietary challenges. These will provide opportunity to those willing to rise to the challenge. It's important for the sector to thrive as a whole and at individual farm level. We believe our support of the National Federation helps to ensure that the next generation of farmers and agriculturalists are well equipped to take this fantastic industry, which delivers in many ways to the well-being of society forward. NatWest have supported the farming community for almost 200 years, and our support will continue. Congratulations to all who were nominated for the Achievers Awards. You are all winners and wish you all future success. And we're now getting to the sharp end of the competition. But first of all, in time-honoured fashion, the runner-up to the Entrepreneur of the Year category is Luke Watts and his green campsite. Congratulations, Luke. And if we can have a drum roll, please. The winner of the Entrepreneur of the Year for 2021 is Victoria Smith from Hertfordshire Young Farmers. Congratulations, well done, Victoria.